Hello students, welcome to Mathify India. In this video, we are going to learn what is Vedic mathematics and why is it important. So Vedic mathematics is an ancient way of calculation which makes our calculations very fast, and it is based upon the 16 simple rules called Vedic Sutras. These sutras were discovered by Swami Bharati Krishna Tirtha Ji Maharaj, who was the founder of Vedic mathematics. Now, why is Vedic mathematics important? Because it makes the calculations fast, it saves our time in exams, it reduces fear of mathematics, and it also improves the confidence. Now, where can we use it? We can use it in addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We can also use it in squares, square roots, and algebra and geometry. Now, why should students learn it? Because it encourages mental calculation, it improves thinking ability, it reduces calculator dependence and helpful for competitive exams. Now, in conclusion, Vedic mathematics makes maths fast, easy, and enjoyable. So it turns thinking into a skill and calculations into fun. So let's begin. So can you quickly answer the following questions? Or can you solve it using without pen and paper? Seems difficult to answer, right? But it is possible using Vedic mathematics. And you can solve it within seconds. Now let us discuss the 16 Vedic Sutras. These sutras were given by Swami Bharati Krishna Tirtha Ji Maharaj. We will be using these Vedic Sutras throughout our course. Now let us learn the applications of the Vedic Sutra Ekadhikena Purvena in high speed addition. Meaning of this Vedic Sutra Ekadhikena Purvena is that the one more than the previous one. The method used for addition here is also known as the dot method. Now let us see the working rules of this method. So we will begin with the units column. You may start from any column. Add the digits in that column from top to bottom. Then mark a dot on the digit where the running sum becomes greater than or equal to 10. Then remember the excess amount, the value exceeding 10, and add this excess to the next digit in the same column and repeat step number 3. Continue this procedure for each column to obtain the partial sums. Count the dots and write their number below the partial sum of the next column. Finally, add the partial sums and the dots to get the final answer. Let's add 954, 783, 378 and 697 using this method Ekadhikena Purvena or dot method. So we first write these numbers in the tabular form and then we perform all these steps as we discussed previously. So let us take the units column 4387. Add 4 plus 3 which is equal to 7, then add 7 and 8 which is equal to 15, and now this running sum 15 is greater than 10. So we put a dot on 8 and then take this 5 forward and add it to the next digit 7. Then 5 plus 7 is again 12 which is greater than 10. So we again put a dot on 7 and put 2 in the partial sums. Now we perform the similar calculations on the second column. The second column is 5, 8, 7 and 9. We add 5 and 8 which is equal to 13. Now 13 is greater than 10, so we put a dot on 8 and takes 3 forward and add 7 to 8, so it becomes 10. Now 10 is again greater than or equal to 10, so we again put a dot on 7 and take 0 and move forward. Now 0 plus 9 is 9, so we put 9 in the partial sums. Now similarly we will add the hundreds column 9, 7, 3, 6. So 9 and 7 is 16. So we put a dot on 7 because 16 is greater than or equal to 10. And then take 6 and move forward, which is 6 plus 3, 9. And 9 plus 6 is 15. So we put 5 in the partial sums and put a dot on 6. So in this way, we have calculated the first partial sums. Now we count the number of dots in each column and put that number below the partial sums of the next column. But in our case, in all three columns, there are 2 dots. So we put 0 below the first partial sum and then 2, 2 and 2 because every column has 2 dots. We add this partial sum and the dots again using the same method. So in the first column, 2 plus 0 is 2, then 9 plus 2 is 11, which is greater than or equal to 10. So we have to put a dot on 2 and we will write 1 below the 9 plus 2 column. And similarly 5 plus 2 is 7 and 2 is 2 only. So this way we are going to get the second partial sum, and then again we will count the dots in these columns and will add it to the second partial sums to get the final answer. Now I am giving you one exercise. You can solve it and write your answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching.